October 3rd, 2023, 11:02 p.m. Nintendo of America, as well as other branches, announced that in early April 2024, online play and other functionality that uses online communication will end service for Nintendo 3DS and Wii U software, also known as Nintendo Network. January 23rd, 2024, 7:11 p.m. Nintendo announces the exact date that Nintendo Network will shut down, April 8th, specifically at 5 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. And that brings us to... Hey guys, Dax009 here. What you're seeing on the screen are the final moments, at least my final moments, on Nintendo Network. But why don't we start from the beginning? January 26th, 2012. Now, do I remember any of this personally? No, I was like 4, the only thing I probably knew about Nintendo Network was the word Nintendo. On this day, Nintendo Network officially launched, exclusively for the 3DS. The Wii was still using the Nintendo Wi-Fi connection service, which had about 2 years left until it got taken out back and killed. On the 3DS, Nintendo Network was essentially only the online multiplayer infrastructure, but the eShop was also included as part of the launch. Let's skip to what a lot of people probably remember the service from, the Wii U. Okay, well I wouldn't say that more people knew about the Wii U, considering that the 3DS sold more than 5 times the Wii U, but this is mostly what I can remember, alright? On November 18th, 2012, the Wii U launched and went on to be a failure, with many confusing it to be an accessory for the Wii, rather than an entirely new console. Nice going, Nintendo. Besides that little anecdote, the Nintendo Network for the Wii U also launched alongside it, with services like online multiplayer, the eShop, and, infamously, Miiverse, which launched on the 3DS about a month later. That December, Nintendo TVII launched. Wasn't sure how to pronounce it, but apparently you're supposed to pronounce it just like TV, which is stupid. I have nothing to say about it besides the fact that the only good thing that came out of it was the TV remote built into the gamepad. Everything ran mostly smoothly for the next couple of years, besides all of the, well, for lack of a better term, interesting posts on Miiverse, until one day, August 29th, 2017. By this point, Nintendo Network and the Wii U had already been succeeded by Nintendo accounts, and later, Nintendo Switch Online, on the Nintendo Switch, the more successful version of the Wii U. However, on this day, Nintendo announced that Miiverse's discontinuation would take place on November 8th of 2017. Wii U chat would also be discontinued the same day. I mean, to be fair, Miiverse was kind of a cesspool anyways, but it was still fairly sad. I posted a couple of things on Miiverse back in the day, and also remember talking with my friend on Wii U chat for whatever reason, even though we lived on the same street. I consider the Miiverse shutdown one of the first steps to the gradual shutdown of the Nintendo Network. By this point, Nintendo was basically completely focused on the Nintendo Switch anyways, because why would you care about some old hunk of junk when its younger and harder brother is way better? After this shutdown, most of the streaming services available on the eShop like Netflix and YouTube shut down functionality for the Wii U and 3DS a couple of years later, but most of the remaining online services were still operational. However, on February 16th, 2022, Nintendo announced that about a year and a month from then, the eShop for both the Wii U and the 3DS would shut down. This sucked for a couple of reasons. One, a decent amount of games not released physically or on other consoles would be lost to time, such as games like Amiibo Tap and Dr. Luigi. A handful of Virtual Console games would also be unobtainable if they didn't release on Nintendo Switch Online, and you could no longer buy DS or Wii games without going pre-owned as well. Many smaller indie titles exclusive to the Wii U or 3DS would also be unobtainable. Examples such as Affordable Space Adventures, Ball, and plenty more I'm probably missing. 2. A lot of games would now be way harder to get without paying a fortune to buy them used. I mean, have you seen the Wii Sports Club prices? It's not even that good of a game, yet I have a copy and it's apparently worth more than double its MSRP for no good reason. Enough rambling about that, though. Over the coming months, things like the ability to add funds to your account with a credit card were disabled in May, as well as adding funds to your account with an eShop gift card that August. Finally, on March 27th of 2023, the doors were shuttered for the 3DS and Wii U eShop. The final remaining pieces of Nintendo Network were still online though, that being the online multiplayer and online communication. And that brings us, finally, over a year later, into one fateful day, October 3rd of 2023, when Nintendo announced that they would be discontinuing the 3DS and Wii U's online services in early April of 2024. I mean, to be fair, this was bound to happen. You don't just expect a company to support online servers forever for consoles that are old enough to be in middle school. Except the Xbox 360 and PS3 for some reason, because those actually sold well, so I guess they get a couple more years on the internet. Not hating, by the way, those consoles gave us the best versions of Minecraft to ever exist. Later on, Nintendo clarified that the date of shutdown would be April 8th of 2024. And here we are on that day. Here's just a fun fact, there was a solar eclipse in my area the day of the shutdown, and also my friend's birthday. And finally, after over 12 years online, when the clock struck 7 PM, as I was playing Splatoon 1, Nintendo Network was officially taken offline. Kind of. If you didn't already notice, it was 7 PM Central Daylight Time, also known as 5 PM in Pacific Daylight Time, the shutdown time, and I was still online. Roughly around 7:30, at least from my knowledge, is when Nintendo started to prevent new connections to Nintendo Network. Yet, a decent amount of people were still online. Unfortunately, one by one, people were starting to get disconnected from the network. I still kept on going for as long as I could. I almost thought it would be the end for me around 8:24 PM because the lobby I was in couldn't fill up. It's over. Wait. What the? But I managed to stay connected by quickly joining a new lobby. The majority of the battles after 7 PM were just squid parties, which is pretty cool. As the minutes following the shutdown passed, the clock began ticking. It was only a matter of time before I'd get kicked off, but I just tried to hold on for as long as I could. Hell, I even had homework that night, but who cares about biology anyways? I continued playing for as long as I could. However, besides Nintendo servers, there was one thing standing in my way: the map rotations. Essentially, if you didn't know, in Splatoon 1, map rotations occur every 2 hours. If my Wii U was unable to grab the next map rotations due to the shutdown, I would get disconnected. Unfortunately, after staying on the servers for 2 hours after shutdown, when the clock struck 9 PM, the map rotation occurred. The message popped up saying that the Squid Sisters had breaking news. It's over. And unfortunately, I got an error when trying to load the new rotations. I tried going back into the lobby and got the same error message. For me, and many others that were still playing, that was the end of Nintendo Network. There were a couple people that were actually able to see the next map rotations, which were Urchin Underpass and Piranha Pit for regular battle, with ranked battle being Tower Control with Arowana Mall and Anchovy Games. A handful of people were able to join on those rotations as well, somehow. But after that, most people got disconnected. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go get dressed for this funeral service that I'm attending. Fun, right?
Thank you everyone for attending this funeral service today. We come here on May 8th of 2024 to celebrate the life of the Nintendo Online services for the 3DS and whatever the hell a Wii U is. They leave behind their younger brother, the Nintendo Switch, which I know that the service is very interesting. I know for many of you attending, the function it provided was very fun and entertaining when it worked, of course. It suffered from partial death when one of its services, Miiverse, was shut down around 6 years ago with many beautiful posts made every day. And drawings that were something, to say the least. Unfortunately, it finally kicked the bucket after 12 years of entertainment and joy from little kids to middle-aged Nintendo nerds. May it rest in peace, looking out from somewhere warm. I now invite Dax to come up to the lecture and pay tribute to the loved one we lost.
I'm sorry, but as an AI language model, I cannot have a conversation with individuals who have committed criminal offenses. Wait, wrong thing, my bad. Where is it? The Wii U was one of the first consoles I played as a child, as well as the 3DS. I was introduced to many things while playing online on it. Hell, Splatoon wouldn't be a thing without it. Hours of Minecraft console edition minigames and worlds, countless Splatoon battles, and countless communication errors because Nintendo does not know how to run servers even today. It was a fun experience when they worked, however. Miiverse also let our creativity run wild. Maybe a bit too much. I'm going to miss his online services very much, but I'm grateful for the memories I made. He always reminded me, if you think that you've seen the worst, You really haven't. I know that many of you are as heartbroken and in despair as I am. Nintendo Network, thank you for everything you gave to us, even if we really did not want it. We love you, at least to an extent. If you have any other requests or questions, feel free to ask and I'll be happy to help. Oh wait, I wasn't supposed to say that part. God damn it, ChatGPT.
Thank you, sir. Good to know that. Would anyone else like to also come up here and say anything? Pay tribute?
Me!
Come on up, sir.
So, I haven't been much of a Nintendo person. I do know like quite a bit of things. I haven't really like done much with the Wii U or this Nintendo Miiverse stuff. But all I do know is that Nintendo is Sega.
Would anyone else like to come up and pay tribute?
Me!
Come on up, sir.
I've been playing the Wii U for a very long time. But there's been just one secret I've been hiding from everybody. My friends, my family, the Queen of England. I'm Iron Man.
Okay. Thank you, everyone, for everything you said. Very nice words, and I guess that's what I can say. Anyways, someone on my email sent me that they couldn't make it today. So I'm going to read off what they said. I really will miss the Nintendo Network online services, but the reason I couldn't make it was because my sister's having a baby. Nice, nice. He's the father?
I am here.
Hey! Ah! Thank you, everyone, for coming. The funeral has concluded. Sir Alex? Well, Stephen lost his hand!
Well, glad I got that over with. Surprisingly, as of recording, there are still 8 remaining players on Nintendo Network. They have even managed to stay online longer than the legendary Noble 14 from Halo 2 back in 2010. For those that are unaware, the Noble 14 were the final 14 players to stay on Halo 2's servers after their shutdown back on April 25th of 2010. The final player got booted off on May 11th, 25 days after their official shutdown. Besides that though, I am still shocked that they've managed to stay online for that long. At the moment, it has been 26 days and they are still on. Kudos to them and good luck staying online. Before I end this off, I'd like to mention the fan-made replacement for the 3DS and Wii U's online servers, Pretendo. I've been following the project since late 2018 and they seem to be making great progress. I've put a link to their website and installation guide in the description. Currently, as of recording, only a handful of games and services are supported, including their recreation of Miiverse called Juxtaposition, aka Juxt. I mean, it could be a lot worse. Everything is still in beta though, so hopefully they keep working to make it a complete replacement. That's all I have for now, so thanks for watching, comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.